You all may be seated. Ms. Anderson.
Yes, Your Honor.
You filed this case before the court.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's going on?
I am a full-time mom, and I also work as well full-time as a hairstylist. And I had one child with this man right here, and he is intentionally not trying to work to avoid paying child support, and he's not helping with our child.
He's not helping doing anything?
Nothing, ma'am.
He's not giving you any money?
No, ma'am.
Is he paying for lunches?
No, ma'am.
Nothing.
I can barely get him to call and talk to his son.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I move to him?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, Judge.
Is there a reason you're not supporting your child?
Well, from what the attitude that she has today, I'm lost. First off, I do everything that I can for the kid.
Okay, when you say you do everything, she's saying you do not do anything. So what is everything that you're doing?
Well, when she asked me to pick him up, I pick him up.
Okay,
try to keep a job.
Let me ask a better question. What are you doing financially to provide for this child?
Oh, well, I don't have a job.
That wasn't my question. What are you doing financially to help support this child?
I guess nothing.
Your Honor.
You guess nothing. Yes, ma'am.
He did have a job at the post office, but once they took out child support, he quit.
Okay.
Literally right afterwards.
How long were you working at the post office, sir?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months? Okay. Is that about accurate? He was working about 2 months?
I believe so.
Okay. So you don't work are you currently seeking employment? Like what are you doing?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to start my rap career, so I really want to. Right now, I'm selling CDs at my shop.
Here we go.
Be honest.
You're selling CDs.
And Your Honor, he does.
What?
He does make money under the table.
Pause right there. This is a pivotal legal moment. Under Texas child support law, the court is not concerned with your personal dreams. It focuses on your earning capacity. If a parent voluntarily leaves a job to reduce or avoid child support, a judge can impute income. That means support is calculated based on what you are capable of earning, not what you decide to earn. And let's be honest for a moment. Resigning from the post office right after wage deductions begin? That timing is not accidental. That's a strategy, and it's not a smart one.
That's his goal.
Selling CDs?
Again, I know he's bringing in something, but I don't know how much. But again, I'm telling you, it's intentional. Like he's doing it on purpose so that he can avoid paying child support.
Sir, how much are you selling these CDs for?
On a good day, I'm getting at least $3.
$3
pop,
per CD?
Yeah.
Ma'am, how much does it cost for you to pay for? How much is it monthly for your groceries to pay for lunch for these kids?
Monthly, I'm looking about maybe $500. I packed lunch.
$500?
Mm-hmm.
And you're making $3 per CD. How many CDs are you selling a day, sir?
Like 20.
You're selling 20 CDs in a day.
Yeah,
and
you're making. Like, I get gas. They give me a little food or whatever.
So you're making like $60? Sir, you understand that's not enough to support this child, right? If you divide $500, right? That's how much your groceries are, correct? You divide that by 30 days, which are typically what's in a month. That's $16.67 a day. How do you expect your child to live off of that?
Hey, he come over, we go to McDonald's, I spend $6. I got 10 left.
Sir,
I have to drive to him and drop my child off and be like, you need to spend time with your father and you need to take care of your child.
So you're not spending time, you're not financially supporting them, so you're just leaving everything up to mom, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
She always say it's my child.
Excuse me, sir. It is your child, just like it's her child.
No, I'm saying when she say every time we having an argument or a conversation, well, it's my child, my niece. But when it's time to take care of the kid,
So you think that by her saying this is my child, that means she is solely responsible for paying for the child too? Is that what you're telling me here today?
If I ain't got no money.
That is your best case here today.
I'm just telling you, Judge, I tried with this lady. I have 7 other children, and she...
Seven other children? How are you affording to have 7 children? Are you financially supporting them as well?
Nah, they mamas, they food. So
What does that mean? They
I mean,
fool
you know,
with
like we still cool. We cordial. That's what it is, cordial.
So, you guys being cordial, you think that excuses you from being able to financially take care of these kids?
They ain't tripping. She the only one tripping.
Sir,
Why I gotta pay her anything?
you came here to waste my time, obviously. We are not about to play these games. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to pay this woman child support to support your...
There it is. This is called imputed minimum wage income. When someone claims they are unemployed or underemployed, courts often default to minimum wage calculations. Why? Because unemployment does not eliminate your legal obligation to support your child. Pay attention to what the judge just did. She completely dismissed the "I only make $3 from CD's" argument. Instead, she calculated support based on a 40-hour workweek at $7.25 per hour. That's the court stating clearly, you are capable of working, so we will treat you as if you are working. And here's the bigger principle. Child support is not about punishing a parent. It's about protecting the child's standard of living.
child. The court has the obligation to make sure that we give you credit for any other children that you may have, but you are going to start giving her something to financially support these children. Now, what I can do, because you, based on the paperwork you gave me, you did not work at the post office long enough for me to be able to just see what you're making on a consistent basis. So I will set your child support at minimum wage. Okay?
Okay, what's minimum wage?
You know the minimum wage in Texas, right?
Nah, I just moved.
Okay, well, based on minimum wage, the rate is $7.25.
What am I supposed to do with that?
$7.25. It's better than $3. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but by the time
$3
the
per
taxes
CD.
in,
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
as I was saying, that brings your gross to about $1,256. Your net, I have it at about $1,121.54. Your child support obligation a month is $203. Okay.
Month?
I take that back. You said you have
Can
other
I-
children, correct?
Can you split that up in like 6 months? I gotta pay that monthly?
You will pay that monthly, and it will come out based on how you were paid. Were you paid twice a week or bi-weekly? How were you paid at your previous job?
You saying the CDs or the post office?
The post
Oh,
office.
yeah, the post
Please do not mention
2
that
weeks.
again. Talking about some CDs for $3, and I just broke down. It costs $6 a day to feed your kid.
Yes,
I do
ma'am.
not want to hear anything else about $3.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you're not actively looking for a job, so you need to actively look for a job as well. Giving you credit $1 a month in groceries to take care of your child. Is there anything else I need to know here today?
Yes, ma'am. I also just found out that our child does not have insurance
Okay.
because of him. So I don't know what I need to do now. Do I need to go ahead and get insurance for our child, and do I need to pay for that as well?
Yes, that's
Okay.
something you can go ahead and do on your own. And you, sir, when she gets that health insurance cover, she's going to give you the cards, but you're also going to be responsible for reimbursing her for the amount of coverage for the child only. You understand?
So you saying that trying to say was that, you know, she's saying that she don't have to have insurance, or she don't. So how does she obtain the insurance? Like
She will do that. I just ordered her to make sure that she enrolls the child in health insurance. I'm more concerned with making sure that you reimburse her. Understood? Okay. If there's nothing further,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
EB1082, Williams case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Williams, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've been with the defendant for about 10 years now.
Okay.
We had children probably around my years, about 19, 20.
Okay,
And,
how old are they?
They're 8 and 5.
All right.
And right now, I'm an artist, Your Honor. That's how I met her. She was stripping.
I'm an exotic
She
dancer.
was stripping, Your Honor.
I'm an exotic
And that's how I met her. They was playing me in the club. Because I'm an artist, like I said, Your Honor.
Oh, you
She's
were.
the one slowing me down with the children.
Okay.
And so, like I said, we've been together for about 10 years now. We got an 8 and a 5-year-old. And she's never there to take care of me.
I'm there for my
I can't even do what I
Excuse me, ma'am. Let him speak. and then I can assure you I'll get over to you. And do me a favor, you're making me dizzy rocking back and forth. Yeah, I know you're probably nervous. Everybody nervous when they come to court.
Yes, ma'am.
And you probably nervous looking at me. So it's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Now the narrative flips entirely. Dad has primary custody 5 days a week. Mom earns $180,000 annually. And here's the reality: child support follows the child. Not gender. Not pride. Not who feels slighted. Texas applies a cap to child support guideline calculations, which is why you heard the $9,200 monthly income figure used in the math. Even though she earns more per year, the statutory cap controls the calculation. That's how the court arrived at $2,576, including Medicaid reimbursement. This moment dismantles a persistent misconception. Child support is not automatically paid by fathers. It is paid by the parent who does not have primary custody. Period.
So children are 8 and 5.
Yes, ma'am.
She was working as an exotic dancer. You're an artist. You all live together.
We used to.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on.
Sorry.
How long ago did you all stop living together?
We stopped living together about, I want to say, 3 years ago.
All right. And where do the children live currently?
With me.
And they've been living with you for the past 3 years?
Living with
Okay.
me. She comes at 2 times of the week, take them to the park. She's taking them to get a kids meal, but I'm the one that's got to deal with the harassment because
I can do
what?
Ma'am, what is it with today? Everybody want to interrupt each
it.
other.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
so
be sorry, just don't do it. It's that simple.
Actually,
She's coming in with a kids meal, Your Honor, on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm doing the bond for my daughter on Thursday.
Okay.
And getting them ready for school on Friday. And so that's what the problem is. Like I said, we just can't even stay together no more. That's why I brought her to the court.
Okay. So you're asking for child support. Health insurance. What health insurance do you have for the children?
I don't have any health insurance right now, Your Honor.
Okay. So are they on Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to mom?
Well, the kids are getting harassed in school right now
Why are they being harassed?
because she's stripping, Your Honor, and everybody knows it.
Okay, we're going to use exotic dancer because that's what she said her profession
Thank
is.
you, Your Honor.
And I think out of respect, you should refer to it as what she calls it, okay? It's her career, it's what she does. So that's what we're going to refer to it as, okay?
Yes,
So the children are being made fun of at school because of what mom does for a living.
yes.
Okay, she was doing that when you met her, right?
Yes, she was. Like I said, they was playing me in the club. And she's slowing me down, you know.
How's she slowing you down? What you mean by that?
She's slowing me down because she's not taking care of the kids. She's
So
popping
how
in and
does-
out.
But how does that slow you down exactly?
It's slowing me down because I had a career, you know.
Oh,
and
I
gotta
see what you're saying.
I love barbering.
Okay.
But they gonna learn how to barber with me because they up there with me all the time. I
Okay.
need some help. And that's why we're here.
Okay. And they go to school during the day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But on the weekends, they're with you at the barbershop.
Right. She gets them on Tuesday and Wednesday when she's off, but that's not enough.
Just Tuesday and Wednesday?
Just Tuesday and Wednesday.
They don't spend a night or anything like that?
Kids Meal and Park.
Are
Okay.
you sick?
Kids Meal Park.
That's what you
And
go.
back
Excuse
home.
me. No, that's not what we're doing. You're not going to interrupt anymore.
If I'm lying, let them know if I'm lying.
You're not going to interrupt anymore. That's what we're not doing.
I
Okay?
apologize. I'm so sorry.
Stop apologizing because you keep doing it. Just don't do it. All right. Now,
You know I'm telling the truth. Yeah.
is there anything else you want me to know about the facts of this case? Not necessarily what she thinks or anything like that, because that has nothing to do with what I have to do up here.
No, you don't.
Okay, so I can move over to her. Now it's your turn.
Yes. Hello, Your Honor.
Hi.
Yes, so I am here, not really sure why, because I take very good care of our children.
Well, you do know why. He just said he wants some help. You slowing him down. He can't cut hair the way that he needs to and make the money he needs to because The children are always with him.
I mean, they're not always with him. I do get them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on my off days. That's something we agreed to because I am bringing
Well,
in.
hold on. Let me just clear something up. Those are only days you get them, right?
Well, like full time. I see my kids all the time, but on full time, from sun up to sundown, they're with me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
How many
all
days in a
day.
week?
There's 7.
All right, so
However,
you see them 2. So 5 is majority of the time that they're with dad. So,
well, I go over
or
there and I check
am
on
I
them.
missing some days?
No, Your Honor, you're not. But I go over there and I check on them. But they do stay overnight with him on those other 5 days. I have them on the days that I'm fully off, and I can tend to them and get them the meals that they like and take them to the park. But I have to make money.
So
and,
he was telling the truth.
well, not fully
Yeah.
the truth, because I mean, you know, he's acting like I'm not there for him. He's complaining now. He didn't have any complaints whenever we
just
got together.
established you are not there. They're
Well,
with him
never
5
there, y'all.
days a week.
Never
Excuse me.
there.
I'm Mr. Williams. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told her. No interruptions.
Thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor.
No, you don't have to thank me because you've been doing it. So no, that's not what we're doing. It is not to taunt him. It's just to make sure I give him the same treatment that I gave you. Okay. Now, he has not been dishonest thus far in what he said because you just confirmed it. You get him on your off days, which is 2 days a week. The other 5 days, they are with him. You do Happy Meals and park. He's taking them to school. He's feeding them. He's getting them dressed for school, getting them dressed
But
for.
you're-
Are they in any activities?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Okay.
High school, my younger daughter,
But-
she cheerleading.
But Your
Okay,
Honor,
are
I'm
you
the
taking them to
but I'm
cheerleading?
providing for them.
Okay.
He's not telling the
Okay,
financial
so
part.
let's talk about that then.
Yes.
How much money do you make?
I do very well.
That wasn't my
That's
question.
exactly what she told me.
That, excuse me. That I can't,
I'm
write
sorry.
down
I'm
very
sorry.
well on the child support order. I need to know how much you make in a dollar amount.
180K a year.
180K a year.
Yes.
How much of that $180,000 are you giving dad?
Well, not necessarily giving that, but on my children, because I don't give it directly to him. I take care of my children.
Wait a minute, hold on. The kids are 8 and 5,
Right.
so you got to give it to him. So, what are you giving him to provide for the kids?
Well, I wasn't giving him anything to provide for the kids. When I check on my kids, I do for my kids, and I buy my kids
What
stuff.
does that mean?
That means like I provide things for them. I do when they're in my care. That's when I provide for them. But
2 days a week in your care, right?
Well, full time.
We've established that.
Yes.
So,
So-
what do you do beyond that?
But as far, I can't imagine giving this man any amount of money that I work hard for, and he talking about this stripper, this and that. I'm an exotic dancer, but he didn't have that problem when we got together. And the years that we were together, he wasn't complaining then. But as regarding my children, I take very good care of them. I just can't imagine the hard work that I do. So my knee is messed up now because I had an injury at work. And he knows that, and then he's begging for money. I take care of my children. My
He's
children have
not
no wants.
begging. He's not. He is not. He is not begging. He is telling you to do what you should do anyway as a parent.
But you're
Your
not
Honor,
in
the
private,
part-
Your Honor.
Your Honor,
He's
the
trying
part-
to get back with me.
Here,
He does
one second.
extra
Hold on,
stuff,
hold on.
like-
Shh. It doesn't matter. That has no bearing on child support. What he says to you, what he says about you, doesn't make any never mind to me. What you say about her, what y'all's conversations are, that has no never mind, has nothing to do with child support.
Right,
Okay? It's not a but. Let me ask you a question because I don't want to derail this conversation in this case because I have some more that I need to get to today. Now, if you're making $180,000 a year, why aren't these children on any type of health insurance?
Well, the profession that I have, there's no insurance offered, and I mean,
Well, it doesn't have to be. You're considered a independent contractor, right?
right.
That means you can get private health insurance. Uh-huh.
Well,
Did you know that?
I'm not really sure how to go about doing that.
You can
But-
Google and say to the internet how to find private health insurance.
Right.
I'm trying to see
But
where she
see,
get
but
the
he has
180
his
from.
own barbershop, and through the barbershop, I figured he could he's complaining about I don't spend time enough with him.
Start doing
He
that.
can figure
I
that
wouldn't
part
have been
out.
Okay,
doing
hold on.
Because I can take my kids to the doctor, pay the copay out of the cash, and be done. Like, insurance for what? I mean,
Well, child support for what? Because you're definitely getting ready to pay. How about
No,
that?
wait.
Yes, no,
But
it's
Your
not
Honor,
a
he
waste.
didn't
No,
tell
ma'am. No, ma'am. You came here to waste my time. You did come here to waste my time. You make $180,000 a year, and you have not been doing what you need to be doing for these children. You don't pay for cheerleading. You pay for Happy Meals, and
But
I can't even say you pay for the
like
park
he
because
is
the
a-
park is free.
Your Honor, I just want to say, and he's talking about my kids being teased at school and all of that. No, he's the one being teased. He's the one that is brainwashing them to believe this stuff and want to turn my kids against me because I don't want to be with him any longer. That's the ultimate problem. That's why we're here. Because before this, Mr. Williams didn't have any problems with me financially, taking care of my kids, providing.
Your Honor, this
Baby,
is
I'ma
exactly
support
why
you,
we're not
and you
staying
go
together.
do what you need to go do those 2 days a week. That was our agreement. Now you want to bash me and make it seem like I'm not there for our children?
2
How
days
dare
out of the
you.
week, Your Honor.
No, it's not 2 days.
2 days
It's
out
not-
of the week, and
but
she
can you
yelling
tell-
full time.
Okay, but what about that day you had an appointment and I had to watch them?
What about the day you left the kids at the house to go out with your
I would
friends?
never. You know what? See, you always bringing up old stuff. You know, you always going. Your Honor, at the end of the day, I make very good money. I do very well, and he wasn't complaining then, and now he wants to complain now, and I just don't know what to tell him. You know. But our kids is not an issue. They love me dearly. Please tell Your Honor. Please tell her that how much the
Your
kids
Honor, I don't
love
have to
me. They talk
brainwash
about
them.
me.
I don't have to
in a good
brainwash them.
way.
They already know.
No. They
'Cause they
talk
getting
about
it
me
in
in
school.
a good way. They love their mother dearly because I'm there for them. What memories are you making with them? Do they
Okay,
tell you
hold
how
on,
they
hold
act
on.
at the
Let me-
park?
Hold on.
They love the park.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're gonna do
Thank
a
you, Your Honor.
reimbursement to Medicaid for $200. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I said I made my ruling, so I really don't have to hear anything further. Did you have any questions about that number?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, the both of you are dismissed.
Ooh, you wait till you get back.